everybody. Welcome to the Model Y Order Day special episode 96 of TOCWA's Ask Us Anything. Today is going to be one of the most momentous days in Tesla Australia's history. It's the first day that Australians will be able to order what is going to be the world's most popular car ever built, and we have the great privilege of participating in this event live as it happens. And here we are. And the screen that we all want to look at is this one, which has got the Model Y page and the actual order page. So all we need to do is see that either of these screens flip, and we're all going to lose our stuff. So who's going to order a Model Y today?
And I get to keep my 3. So.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So I convinced her. She just said, "I just want a standard range, no performance." I went, "Oh, okay." So.
Rightio.
No dragging.
Hey, Joe and Seb. So
hello.
You gonna order a Model Y today?
You got the blur on, so we can't see you.
Yeah, sorry. I'll sort that in a minute. You don't need to see me.
I know. I was like, it's a bit early.
We're hoping the noise wakes the kids up because no one's awake yet.
You got school drop-offs, or what time's that at?
What
time's the school drop-off?
Just after 8.
Ooh.
Is that when you have to leave, or that's when you got to drop the kids?
Oh no, we've got to leave before 8. But no, Seb's not allowed out anymore.
Okay, that's good.
We'll be your audience today.
We'll watch, but we will buy at some point.
Yeah, cool. Because if you don't order it, actually, I might just put it onto screen share.
Yeah, I want to find out what the weight is.
Just in case. The weight, the delivery should be in August.
For the first few lucky people, maybe the first couple of hundred potentially.
Yeah, exactly.
They should just fill a ship and send it. They'll sell it all.
They will. Yes.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, but I mean, on the alternative side, the rest of the world also taking cars from the same factory, right? So
yeah, stuff them. It's our turn.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, we only need about 3 or 4 days of production, and then we're done. So, you know.
Is that just for you, Harold? Is it? Just fill the driveway up.
Yeah, I've got Ken to write me a bot that can just sit order. And then I'll get a notification from Visa saying, why are there 100 transactions for the same $350 deposit?
Yeah.
Let me just check.
Deposit.
Might just leave this
amount. How much you have to put down?
350.
Yeah. It's the same for the Model 3. So it's only $350.
Hopefully the car won't. The car's definitely going to be under the 70 grand. For the rebate. Good.
Oh, I'm getting a performance and a standard range.
Yeah.
So the performance won't be.
Both. Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm getting the performance for myself. Or actually, it'll be for my wife, and I'll keep the Model 3 long range. And then I've got a friend who he works for FIFO, and he's currently on a plane heading up to Newman, and he wants a standard range, so I'm going to buy one for him as well today.
Yeah, cool. So the standard range should be 67,900 plus ons, which is not many ons, and the performance is 93,900.
And that's they don't count the ons when they're doing the calculation.
No, that's right. So effectively, that base price, the 67.9, means it qualifies for the WA rebate of $3.5 grand, but the performance doesn't.
If you add the Topaz package, does that
just do it later? Don't you do it later?
That was my exact question.
Yeah, you just do it later.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, like when you buy FSD, you can just do it at any time, take it back into the shop, because it won't come on the ship with the tow ball. They'll fit it when it gets there. Yeah. So after you buy it, you just book it back in for a service and get it for the same price.
Yeah. I'll take my Model 3 in and go, same thing, just do that too.
That's a lot more. We've done it with ours.
Or do you have it all on your Model 3 already?
Oh, yes.
No, I keep talking about doing it, and then I hear it's like 2000 something,
Yeah.
and I said to Leonie, I'll just get a Model Y, and she's like, oh, very funny. And now somehow this is happening. So I'm like, and if we get ours in September, it'll be 3 years from the time that I got my car.
Mm. And you know what, as well, when I got my car last year, the Model 3, I got it in September. The range of my long range is the same range now as a standard range Model 3.
What?
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I understand. Yes.
That's how the batteries have come so far that quickly that I've essentially could have bought a standard range now and got the same distance out of it. So,
because you don't have the heat pump. You've only got resistive heating.
No, I have the heat pump. I've got a heat pump one. Yeah, it's like it was the crossover. So mine was the first one that came out with the heat pump for the Model 3s. But at that time, I guess the battery efficiency of the standard ranges was not so good. Because the proportional difference in increased range, it's gone up more in the standard range than what it has in the long range proportionally. Yeah,
cool.
But I think the 500Ks on the, so the reason why I want to get the performance is just because of the range, really. So we'll get 500Ks on that one. That's what's not probably 500, but it'll be similar to the long range. The Model Y standard range, I'm not sure. I mean, I know I'm happy with the range on it, but I was kicking myself for not getting the Performance 3. So I'll just get the Performance Y and be done with it. And we might even potentially sell the Model 3 later if we are happy with the Y and we don't need 2 cars, but we'll see how we go.
No, I understand. I mean, we're going to sell Leonie's IME, so when she gets her Y.
I think if we'd bought a Performance 3, we just would have bought a standard range Y. But it's too much fun not to have, I think, at the moment.
You're going to love it, man.
So I've got an update about the insurance claim, if anyone wants to hear about that. Time. So
we've got a little bit of time.
We've got all the time in the world, mate.
I just want to preference this by saying that this isn't any sort of like formal. This is just my personal opinion, obviously. I'm not trying to like out anybody or anything here. It's just like what's happened to date. No opinion, just fact, I guess. So we lodged the claim. We organised to go to McCarthy to get the car reviewed. When the car was reviewed, it was like a pretty overcast and rainy day, so it was quite low light and whatnot. They took a few photos of it in the car park, and then I was on my way, and they got back to me probably about maybe 2.5 weeks later. I got a message from RAC saying that the assessment had been approved and to contact McCarthy's for more information. So I contacted McCarthy's and they said, yeah, it's all been approved. When do you want to do it? And I said, well, before I do it, can you just let me know what I'm actually getting done? Because I know there's damage, but what's the plan of attack? Like, what are you going to do to fix it? And they said, oh, well, could take the bumper off. We're going to tidy it up, repair it and repaint it. I'm like, well, actually, like it's a brand new car and not really super comfortable with someone repairing a bumper. I'd much prefer if I had a brand new bumper because it was brand new when I got it and it's only less than a year old. So they left, and also said there was some scratching on the front fog light that they didn't even assess. And they said, yeah, no worries, leave it with us. They went back to RAC and had a word with them, and they said, yep, cool, no worries, go for it. Replace the bumper, replace the fog light. So I was sweet with that. I then was waiting for confirmation from RAC that they'd approved it. So I contacted them and they said, no, we can't give you any of those details about what they're actually going to do. Because I just wanted in writing, like, we are going to replace your bumper. We're going to do this, like exactly what they discussed, because I just had them over the phone. When I spoke to McCarthy, when I spoke to RAC, they said, sorry, we can't give you that information. You need to get it off McCarthy. I was like, all right, cool, no worries. So I contacted McCarthy and I just got like blanked essentially. I'm like, all right, well, that's weird. So I contacted RAC again and managed to get hold of the assessor himself, the person actually doing the assessment on the car.
Yeah.
And apparently it's their policy that he's the only person, or the assessor is the only person that's actually allowed to give that information about exactly what is going to happen to the car in writing. So they won't actually commit to saying we are going to remove the bumper and put a new one on, even though they said it over the phone. So I just wanted confirmation that what they're going to do, because I don't want to pay the excess if all they're going to do is like touch it up and hand it back to me. I mean, I could do that myself. So
exactly.
I'm still waiting for that confirmation, but yeah, it's a little bit frustrating.
Yeah, right. Okay, so it's coming up on 7 a.m. and that was the rumoured order time, although I don't believe it's going to be at 7. I think it's going to be an hour later. And yeah, status is still, it's all okay, we can relax.
Yeah, so I'm still waiting for RAC. I'm hoping once they get back to me, they'll get that confirmation in writing, but I'm a little bit nervous about actually committing to paying the excess prior to me receiving formal confirmation of the works being undertaken. I didn't think that was too much to ask. I thought that would just be a standard, hey, thanks for the claim. Here's a list of stuff we're going to do.
Yeah.
Like, well, yep, cool, do it.
If it was super cheap, the repair, then you'd say, well, actually, I'm not going to
I'll do it myself.
I'll do it myself.
That's right. Like, I mean, I don't expect to see the numbers. Like, I don't want to know the quote from McCarthy. I don't care about that so much as I could sort of figure out how much it's going to cost just based on, all right, they're going to do one thing. I'll just go get a quote for that same thing from just a panel beat down the road, just touch it up and see how much it costs. But they're going to replace the bumper and they're going to replace the light. So that's in excess of what the excess is going to be. So I just want to get that in writing essentially, because if all they're going to do is touch it up, I'm not paying $700 for that.
Yeah.
So exactly. I'm a little bit frustrated. It's probably this is the first time I've had a claim with RAC. I only have joined RAC when I bought this car. Prior to that, I was with a different company, and the claims I've had previously have been, they list out exactly what you're going to do. You sort of sign on the dotted line about what they're actually going to do, and then you inspect it at the end and you check off what they've done, and it just seems pretty straightforward. But yeah, for some reason they don't operate that way. Just frustrating.
Yeah, indeed. Cool. Yeah, let's hope that it just all gets sorted out properly. Although, to be honest, I'm not really listening because I'm just looking at this.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, someone's got to.
I am listening, but I'm working as well at the same time. So
someone's got to keep the YouTube viewers happy, don't they? They can't just look at us like.
That's right. We can't be giggling like little girls the whole time.
Did you want me to talk about the car? You know, the package that I got and all that.
Oh yeah,
you know,
might as well to fill in a little bit of space. Why not?
Fill that out.
Bit of gut filler, I dare say there are a lot of people on certain forums that are a little bit disappointed at the moment because the order page hasn't opened at 7 o'clock sharp.
No, exactly.
Anyway.
Can I just say that usually when Ken jumps on, you can see the screen light up his face every couple of seconds as he's refreshing the page. I dare to say by the end of today, he's going to have RSI.
I reckon that the website's probably undergoing a denial of service attack as we speak, and it's not even bots, it's all humans.
It's humans, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm flicking between 2 different wireless mouses while I'm working and got this going.
I've got an iPad just in case, and I've actually got it on I've got it on my Starlink connection, just in case Tesla's server decides to ban me for too many page refreshes or something silly like that.
Thought of everything.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh dear.
Actually, I might do the same thing. That's actually a good idea.
Yeah, you just have a device that's
on a different network.
On a different network, just in case.
My default is going back to my mobile phone if it doesn't work.
Yeah, exactly. And of course, what's going to happen is, everyone that's watching this on YouTube, it's a little bit like a budget lockup, isn't it? So you already get to know the story at the start, but we don't know it yet. But obviously, as soon as the page goes up, we're going to scream and yell and all that sort of stuff, and then be very quiet for about 90 seconds while we're putting our orders in.
So one hypothetical question here.
Yes.
How long do we stay on this call if it doesn't appear?
Oh, let's
we
just
don't
say,
get off until it comes on. We'll do a protest.
Surely the answer is 2 weeks.
how long is that?
How long do you think all that'll take? 2 weeks? Really? Yeah, that's all.
Any idea when you're going to be finished here?
2 weeks.
How long will it take to put this place together?
2 weeks. I do get the permits. How long will the job take? 2 weeks. 2 weeks? 2 weeks? You sound like a parakeet there. 2 weeks? 2 weeks? Well, 2 weeks. It's amazing. Amazing nothing. It'll be a regular miracle.
Rightio. Unfortunately, delivery won't be 2 weeks, but it'll be less than 2 months.
Yeah.
How exciting is that? I mean, thinking that, I remember when I didn't think it was going to be this year at all. No chance.
You know what? I said August, and people told me, you've got it. A few months back, I said August, and people were like, "Nah, Paul." So,
Back in December, I said September in December. So long range forecast was pretty close, I guess.
Awesome.
I was going to say I'm right on the money. I'll have to go back through all the hundreds of hours of Tokwa and find it and go, see, there it is.
Don't do it. You'll probably get brain damage.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Damon, who watches us in half-hour slabs, and his car's gone from allegedly red to burnt orange. And that's the damage that watching this video can do to you.
Exactly. Well, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screens all in front of me at the moment.
It's a bit like being on Ticketmaster waiting for the grand final tickets or something.
And the phone, so 6 screens.
In terms of like the ordering history, I suppose, of who gets in first, do you reckon it would be once you've pressed the button to do it, or once you've actually submitted the payment, or like when do you reckon they'll actually take your spot in the queue?
I think payment is the key, because nothing happens until you've paid it. Because it's not like there's a online store where it deletes, or like at the cinemas, like when you do a gold class reservation, when you select the seat, it actually comes off all the server, but then it times out after 10 minutes if you haven't completed the transaction. In Tesla's case, I think they just take an order as once they've processed the transaction, then it's in the slot.
Yeah, okay. So we still got I've got just as a tip, guys, this is what I've done. I've got a notepad set up with all my details. I can just copy and paste rather than typing in my address manually and my credit card details manually. I've got
that's a good idea.
Copy and paste.
Actually, I'm just used Microsoft Edge, and it's got autocomplete of your credit card, and all you got to do is enter in the CVV manually. The rest is preloaded.
Well, if you
I have got my credit card. I have got my famous credit card right here, just in case.
Just in case.
They take Amex, don't they? There's Amex. I remember I paid Amex before, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I don't have Amex
anymore.
Pretty sure
if you're already logged in with your account, you've got your credit card details uploaded, do they still need your credit card details again?
Yeah, that's what I wasn't sure. I'm logged in too. I wasn't sure whether it just takes it or not.
So if I order it under my account, so how does it get transferred to Leone?
No, so when you actually get contacted by them to do the Regio Papers and stuff, you just put a different name on the Regio. That's all you got to do.
Okay.
It's not like it's locked to you. It's you're buying it, but if you're buying it for your wife, you just put your wife's name on there instead when the Regio Papers come through to you. This is just more just save the order.
Because you know how because my Cybertruck orders against me.
Yeah.
So this would put it against me then.
Yeah, it would go on your account.
Yeah, it would go on your account.
I've got.
It doesn't matter though, Paul. It's not going to make any difference if you register it to the DOT under her name. Like that's the main thing.
That way.
And then if the back end says it's under you, then they'll just swap it to a different account. Tesla will do that later, like as if you sold the vehicle in a way.
So there's no transfer payments or anything like that?
No.
Okay, no worries. I'll log in then. Thank you.
I've got a slight change of plan. I've got to leave pretty soon. I've been called to a job, so I'm a bit worried that Seb's just going to order this now.
It's okay, Joe. We'll look after him.
Enjoy your performance model.
I just heard you can transfer the ownership of the car to someone else without cost anyway. So where's the?
Well,
yeah. Yes.
Oh, you buy it for someone else.
For a friend. He's asking for a friend. Yeah, that's right. Seb, I suggest that you seek forgiveness rather than permission.
Yeah.
So
is it refundable?
No.
Yes, it is.
No,
no,
it's not.
Sorry, no, it's not. No, it's no longer refundable. So you'll do the 350 cold. Plus,
if I was you and you did the 350, I would just still purchase it and sell it the next day for more than what you bought it for.
I don't think we definitely want one anyway. So if we buy it and it ends up coming, we're not going to give it away. It's just we just don't have room for 2 cars at the moment. So
yeah, but you can just flip your 3. You just put your 3 somewhere else and flip it.
Flip it. The problem is there's so much on it. We've got the tow bar, we've got the full self-drive.
Yeah, but as Nigel showed in the video, the Model Y is taller and it's.
I know better. Nigel's video was
I'm sure if someone offered you the right amount of money, Joe, you'd sell it.
Yeah.
You don't have to sell it. You don't have to sell it. But if someone offered you, I don't know, let's just say 80 grand for it.
Yeah. Well, what it's worth.
I'm sure you'd take it.
That's
what I mean. Yeah. I'm sure you'd take it if you could swap it for a Model Y now.
Definitely. Do we know what the standard color is?
White.
Yeah, white. It'll be white. And it's and it's going to be.
And it's under the luxury car tax.
67,900 for the standard range,
and
93,900. That's before on roads, so it's about 4,000 more than a Model 3 equivalent. And the performance, I think, is 5,000 more than the Model 3.
Yeah, than the current Model 3 price, but what we paid for the Model 3 was 69.
Yes, so it'll be cheaper than that. Yeah, absolutely. So it's such a compelling offering. Provided the price doesn't go up, which we'll find out in the next.
I'm buying anyway.
Oh, it's just annoying that I've got to go now.
I just don't know.
Seb will look after it. Don't worry. He's just going to order one. What colour would you like, Joe?
The free one.
Okay, so it's white with black interior.
We're quite happy with that white. Yeah.
Yeah, the white's good paint.
So
multi-coat.
Another question would be, if the prices that we're talking about now aren't the prices you see on the screen, how high would the price need to be before you wouldn't buy it?
I flippantly say that there isn't a price. I don't care. I'm going to get one anyway.
There isn't it?
So if it just say it was 200 grand, you'd still buy it?
No. We won't be able to afford.
No.
That's what I'm getting at. Like, what's the what I'm trying to figure out here is what is the actual demand in terms of the price for the standard range?
Hey, Russell, I went through this when I first ordered my Model X, when I paid the $6 grand deposit and waited 2 years, and then the price came out. And I was thinking, there was an article in the paper somewhere where it said that it could be as low as 80 to 100 grand. And I thought, geez, at that price, that's a bargain. And then I thought, well, what if the price is more? Like, how high would I go? And I was thinking, maybe 120, not much more. And then, of course, it came out at 200. And I just thought, no, I don't think so. I wish I did now, in retrospect. I wish I did go through with it. But, we're all wiser in retrospect. But
I reckon if the performance comes out under 120, I'd still get it at the moment today. If it's over 120, I'd have to get the standard range, I think. But I'd pay
it won't be that much.
I'd pay up to probably 90, I guess, for the standard range.
Hey Russ, keep your voice down, because Elon watches these shows, so he might put the price up.
Just for me, hacks into my IP and changes.
He's got his finger hovering over the go button on the website. He's got no, not yet.
Well, I wouldn't think the standard range would be that much more, because they want to keep it under the 70,000. So then that way, because they like for some reason owners getting this sort of stuff. So,
I don't understand why the whole rebate thing doesn't make sense to me. Why they're limiting it a certain amount and why they're still subsidising other things, and it's just weird. It's just weird. Like
politics. They don't want to. They don't want to give the impression of subsidising, rich people.
And the irony that the Model Y is going to be cheaper than like the Hyundai and the Kona and things like that. So it's just crazy.
They don't want to give the perception they're helping the wealthy, but they're subsidising oil and gas at $20,000 a minute.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
I mean,
to the tune of about $60,000 for a 2 taxpayer family over 10 years. So when people say, I've always said we don't need any subsidies for EVs, just make it a level playing field, and then every technology will be able to stand on its own 2 feet. But if you wanted to, if that's not politically feasible and you need to then subsidise EVs, well, to what tune do you subsidise EVs? Well, to the same tune that you subsidise fossil fuels if you're after the level playing field, and that would be $3,000 per taxpayer per year. So if you want to know what the incentives should be, that's what they should be.
Yeah. I'm not sure if on the same line as Pete there, I'm not sure if I've said this stat before, but the amount of
many people are us, right?
The dollar value of royalties and taxes that the West Australian government receives from oil and gas is actually less than car registrations for WA.
I was talking national, so I was talking at federal level.
But I mean, just to put in perspective how much we're actually making off our assets that are like everyone's assets. Like, one thing would be great if there's no drilling at all. That'd be great. But if there is, then at least make some money off it, right? But the fact they're making more money off car regos is crazy.
Yeah. And I was using the, I can't remember, was it the UN figures, but they included things like, soft incentives that, aren't that explicit. So things like, I know farmer gets a fuel rebate, there's the thing is there isn't 5 or 6 of these, there's hundreds of them. So, so that they went to the trouble of adding them up for every country around the world. This is an article from about 18 months ago. So I'm just basing it on that.
So I listened to, obviously I wasn't at the last session that you guys were at. I heard a few name drops in there. I heard when I listened back to it at double speed like I usually do. But I like the stat that someone brought up about guessing when the petrol price is going to reach $3 a litre. That was quite entertaining. And I saw just last night that Nigel posted that petrol in Spain was $3.50 a litre at the moment.
Is that euros?
No, converted to Australian currency, $3.50 per litre when converted.
Wow.
Yeah,
because Europe is expensive, definitely, because their taxes are much higher. Fuel tax.
Oh, I saw in America it was $5 a gallon, so they're all freaking out, and I'm like, you poor bastards! It's still less than what we pay.
Yeah, vastly. Although in California, I think it's actually similar to WA prices.
Oh wow!
So I think it's like $8 a gallon or something, or whatever.
Yeah.
Because they've got a big petrol tax because they want to discourage fossil fuels.
Can I have an update as well? What's the go with? Remember John Edwards was talking about this reverse convoy thing next to the race that was going out of direction. Is that any updates on that, or is that still being considered, or nothing?
It still is, yes. Yeah, okay. Definitely still is.
There could be some Model Ys in that potentially, which would be.
Oh, there will be. No, there will be. Look, it changes everything. So Rob, how do you feel about it? Imagine if there's an early August delivery.
You're unmuted, Rob.
You're muted, Rob.
Rob, still muted.
Yeah.
Do you reckon we could travel? Do you reckon we could travel in convoy of like S3XY, 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 like as they go past?
Well, we're going to run out of S's and X's, but
S's and X's, yeah.
I mean, I've got an S and an X, and I'll have a Y, so I'll have just SXYY. So,
hey, I think John's idea was to have all these races, participants going across towards Sydney, and all these Teslas just going past one by one, and he's hoping for them to be sort of looking around going, wow, there was a Tesla, wow, there's another Tesla, wow, there's another Tesla. And if we have Model Ys, they'll be going, wow, there's a Tesla, wow, they look like they're on steroids, these Model 3s. They look a bit bigger than I remember.
Oh, Rob, you're now on. You're off mute now. So yeah.
Sorry, I had to sort some family members out. So
yeah, no, that's cool.
Yeah.
And there you go.
So a delivery in August is going to be very interesting for you, Rob.
Yeah, if I'm on the Sunshine Coast, you or Pete will have to pick the car up for us.
Hang on, Pete.
I will.
Oh, hang on.
Are you getting a performance? I'll definitely.
Yeah, performance, and Pete will probably end up doing a review, and it'll be on YouTube.
If you just get the FSD, Rob, you just get them just to take it straight to your house without no driver anyway. Just send it off there.
Oh yeah, but I don't want it at the house because I don't want my kids to know.
Yeah, okay. Oh, hope they don't watch YouTube.
No, they don't.
Rob Mauer on Tesla Daily is live streaming as we speak. But I bet he's not as excited as we are because he doesn't know what's about to happen.
Oh.
You should message him, mate.
Do a super chat in there so everyone sees it.
Get him to hop in our one.
Yeah, that's right. We'll invite him live. Mr. Chapman, Richard.
Morning,
how you going?
chaps.
Hey, buddy.
How are you?
We all here?
Yes, what a surprise.
Sun's up now.
Harold, just better make sure when you do go through with it, you're not sharing your screen because
yes, that's exactly what I was going to say. In fact, we'll just check again. Yeah, as I sort of alluded to earlier, what will clearly happen is we'll start going, holy crap, cow, like, oh, and we'll get excited, and then we'll be quiet for like 90 seconds while we're busily doing our orders. And yeah, I will take it off the share screen because I can't be bothered blurring out details and stuff. And also, I can't remember because I haven't ordered a car properly in years and years and years. When you get the Yes Hedgehog, whatever it is, whether it's got your reservation number on it. So maybe just be careful not to post it up. If it's got a reservation number.
What does it matter if it's got that?
Yeah, I guess it probably doesn't matter. It's not like someone could maliciously try and, I don't know, transfer it or something, I guess. So that's probably okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that they'd know, but you're like,
credit card details would come up because you've got to enter them in, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So, we've got
hey guys, I just had
7 minutes. Go, Pete.
I had a thought about a good pro tip. Just make sure you've got enough credit on your credit card or your debit card or whatever it is you're using.
If you've only
got $300 there, and you've got to start transferring money.
If you've only got that much, I can't think this is the right decision. You got to start questioning your decisions if you've only got.
Well, I don't keep much money on my credit card anyway, just in case someone steals my number or whatever.
Okay.
And I previously asked for my limit to be lower.
I have a debit card anyway, so.
Morning, Joe.
Let me just take this on pause for a second. And we're back. So we've got approximately 35 minutes before the order page opens, which is going to be very, very, very exciting.
I decided to step away from that to get the full YouTube experience during that lull. So just for the full, I'll enjoy it more.
We should have changed our clothes or something so you get loss of continuity.
Yeah.
In fact, I had to, when I recorded the intro, I had to actually work out which T-shirt I was going to wear today. And anyway. And whether I had a jumper on or not.
You've got the same problems as a professional anchor, Harold.
Yes.
There's a different hairstyle though. I don't think you got that right.
Yes, did I part my hair to the right or the left? I can't remember.
It's the wrong Rolex you got on as well. Usually you have a different one, isn't it?
Is that a burgundy top you're wearing?
No, it looks red.
It's burnt orange.
It's not right.
Yeah, that's right. Or halo, it's light pink.
No, it's not a Ron burgundy top.
That's right. And I haven't even got I can't even find the clip because my brain, I must admit, like I think I said earlier that I did sleep like a baby last night. Wake up every hour screaming. So I'm in that sort of shift worker haze.
Yeah. It was like Christmas morning. I couldn't sleep. So I've had bugger all sleep.
Yeah, exactly.
It's been good.
I'm trying to find, I think I have got this burnt orange image that's burnt into my eyelids. No, I don't have it.
Your system audio is coming through as well, Harold, just so you know.
Sorry, say again?
Your system audio was clicking through then, just so you know.
Oh.
I heard
apologies. Oh, yeah, sorry, clicking. Yeah, it does actually. That's frustrating. Sorry about that.
Oh, I just didn't know whether there was something playing in the background that you didn't want us to hear, that's all. But
No, there's nothing. No, that's cool. Unfortunately, I'll have to put up with that because it's just the way OBS, the way I do it. I can't sort of suppress it easily.
So Jared is no go then? He's not keen?
No, I don't think Jared is in the market.
Okay.
So he's not in the market for a while.
All right.
Why?
Well, I could actually ask him. I could text him.
So I know we'll have to keep it vague unless we want to turn off the recording, but I know Pete said before he's already got the number plate sorted that he wants to get. Has anyone else already got the number plate already done, or?
No. I ordered one but got knocked back and I forget what it was now.
Death to gas or something.
No, because you can't, for instance, you can't put, the rules are if you use a manufacturer's name, it's got to have 3 other characters, other letters, numbers or something. It can't have 2. So for instance, my wife, I ordered Teslaki, TES.
Like Souvlaki, but
like Souvlaki, but it's a Teslaki. And they friggin' knocked it back.
Oh,
and
okay.
Yet Richard Chapman's got the word Tesla and 2 letters, and his was approved at a similar time.
Yeah,
but
I don't know
unfortunately, Department of Transport's just a rule of their own. They are judge, jury, and executioner. So they take your money. And then they just say no, and then you say, well, why not? And they say cause, and then you show an example of where they violated it, and in their rules they say we're not subject to prior decisions or whatever. So and you've got to take it to the state administrative tribunal, and I did look that up, but then you've got to quote legislation that you're disputing, and it's like I don't know what there is no legislation. It's just a rule that Transport have decided to enforce. Sorry, Pete. No, go, Pete.
I was just saying, what's frustrating is when you apply for a custom plate and it's denied, they don't send you your money back. They keep your money and they send you a letter saying you can try and change it for another one or come in and formally ask for your money back.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, the amount of money I think they get where people just don't read the letter properly or, don't end up going in and getting their money back.
Yep, absolutely.
You'd think it'd just be like a pending payment until it's actually confirmed, wouldn't you? Rather than
exactly.
Just like, the funds are essentially cleared, but we haven't drawn it yet. And then once it actually gets approved, then they draw the money. Similar to when you buy petrol at the petrol station, they $1 transfer goes through, and then they,
yeah, absolutely.
Weird.
Exactly.
Okay, I mean, I can't complain too much. I remember when I got my first motorbike, I had to sit there on the phone with the lady and go through combinations of letters and numbers over the phone, asking if the number plates have been taken. So the fact they're actually on the internet is probably, we can't complain too much.
Yeah.
sit in line at the DOT for like 6 hours waiting for your number to be called. And
it's picking up the plates though. It's weird. You know how slow they are there, but that's all right.
Well, the frustration that you can't, I mean, Tesla don't do it. It'd be great if you could actually order your plates and get Tesla to fit them from new. Because then, the paper copy actually has the original number plate, but I mean, no one really cares anymore. You just change, just flip it the same day.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's.
I'm allowed to. Sorry, go mate.
Just want to jump in here while young James is online there. Richard, could we have a demonstration of the garbage truck for the guys?
Yeah, James did go.
Yeah,
garbage truck.
You're gonna love this, guys.
But which one? We've got like 8.
I think the one that Ron recorded a while ago.
Yeah. Oh. Thank you. Let's leave it. Can you get a garbage truck? Can you get a bin truck?
This young fella loves garbage trucks.
Like we're having a bin truck party on his birthday in a month's time, where we're going to both wear PPE. Which one do you want? Do you want to show them a bin truck?
Reckon you do a Cybertruck conversion to take garbage or not?
Cybertruck conversion therapy.
No, convert a Cybertruck to a garbage truck. Like the camper van thing.
Did you see there's a new camper van that's it's like a flip top, not flip top, pop top.
Oh.
It's not the Cyberlander, it's another one. Okay, Richard. You always got to be careful with kids and animals.
I saw that. That was.
He wants to show you this one.
Oh wow! Nice.
Yeah. Is that a Suez one? I can't see it. It's halfway.
Pretty big.
And we were actually talking to Tesla yesterday while we were in the service centre about an electric bin truck.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
cool.
Is it City of Is it Armidale Council have got one, or there's a couple of councils?
Yeah, there's a few. Sterling has one as well.
Complete coincidence. Wearing a Tesla hoodie today.
Awesome.
Cool, man.
All right, let's have a little check. Although it won't be refreshed yet.
No, I've been clicking.
So, just back to the number plate discussion. If I was going to swap my current number plate on the 3 to the Y and get a new plate for the 3, that's a thing too, right? You're allowed to do that, aren't you?
So you can. So I think you have to tell them, and then I think you then have to buy fresh number plates to replace on your car.
Yeah.
And that costs, is it $15? It's really cheap.
Yeah.
Really cheap. Then they I guess take them back. I don't know if you can do it all at once. So whether you could drive, they'll make you. No, you could just take the plates off. Sorry, you leave your 3 at home. You take your custom plates off. You drive your Y with its already standard plates to the Department of Transport. You then do a transfer, and you say, I want to hand back my custom plates, and they have them reissued to my Y, and
pay some administration fee or something.
Your Y's Regio plates, and then they'll do it. Then they'll bin the brand new plates, and then they'll give you another set of even newer plates for your old 3.
Yeah.
And then they'll give you back your
and then I can then buy new plates for the 3 if I need to. After that,
you have to. New custom plates. Oh yes, that's right.
Yeah, after that's done. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Well, in fact, what it would be cheaper then is buy
the custom plates.
Buy the custom plates for the 3, and then bring the plates you want to keep for your Y with you, and then you only have to do one lot.
And save $15 or whatever it is. Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, then you'll save $15. Yeah, that's exactly right. Because it's weird, they don't actually reuse plates, but they do reuse heritage plates. So I believe you can actually get old.
I think they recycle them though. They asked the lady. They said they go in the recycle bin, not the bin. The aluminium ones.
Oh yeah, because it's aluminium. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's just got paint. It's just painted aluminium. So they're obviously recycled. But I just see them all the time. People hand them in and they just bin them straight away. It's not reissued. Nothing.
It's potentially because it just creates a potential issue if someone gets done for speeding or whatever, and it's just easier just not to have it there, right?
Yeah. But yet they do have the loophole of you can buy heritage plates, like old ones, like the U and the X version. You can buy them, which is really funny seeing a new car with 40-year-old number plates on it. Just seems strange. But then I mean, Annie's got number 47, which is super heritage. They're the really expensive ones.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's just do a little check, but I'm sure I would have heard squealing in the room.
You would have heard me squealing.
Is that just the reason why it's reminiscent? Is that just childhood memories? Is it, Harold, when you saw the first cars coming on with number plates and you saw number 1 and 2 and 3 rolling down the road?
Actually, and they were in Roman numerals. It was like
it was the chariots. They were just...
That's right. Back in ancient Egyptian times when I had hair.
Oh dear.
Cool. So we got 20. Oh man, analog clocks are terrible.
So on number plates, I'm not sure a bit of history of them. When they were first invented, they were actually done to identify the person, not the car, and use your initials that are on the number plate. Because there was so few number of cars on the road, you just have your initials on there, and that was enough to know who it was.
Right.
And then when they started selling more cars, they think, oh, hang on, this is crazy because there's people with the same initials. So I started adding the initials and then numbers after them. And it wasn't for a long time after that before they actually changed to a sequential numbering system. It was quite some time where it was just like, initials and a number after it.
And Western Australia is unique because we actually have number plates for basically local councils and towns, whereas almost all the rest of the world have at most a different number plate for a state, but we actually have number plates for towns and shires, and you can decode it because if it's got a circle, it means it's a council, and if it's not, it's a city or something. There's a slight difference.
So the UK also changed the number plate system probably about 10, 15 years ago. So like the first 2 letters now, so like say it's LN, that'll be London. And I don't know, FK for Folkestone, say. So it's the first 2 letters, then it's the year. So say 55 would be halfway through 2005. I think that's how it went. I'm not sure. And then 3 random characters at the end. And they based it on human studies of remembering number plates, that if it's broken up into 3 different things, it's easier for people to remember what the plate was that they saw.
Yeah, okay.
Right, that's pretty cool.
In the US, they've got different number plates for different states, as you said before, but also within those states, there's different designs of plates you can get, like with different patterns and whatnot. And it's actually legal there to have the same letters and numbers on a plate if it's different background pattern in the same state. Yeah. So if you've got like a flowery one and someone else has got like a robot one or whatever, you could both have the exact same.
So how would you report someone in? This guy's just done a hit and run. It's a LK7 with a flowery pattern.
Pretty much, yeah.
And how do you describe that in an insurance? Like when you're doing details for your...
I think there's actually...
American thing I've ever heard.
There's actually a couple of small letters in the top that you can't hardly see that defines the style of plate as well. But it's not in the main bit. There's like a little bit at the top, like maybe say like AB or whatever, then it's got anything under it. Yeah.
But if you didn't run, there's no way you'd get to see that or remember it.
Oh, different sort over there.
That's so American. It's just like, just do whatever you want.
Yeah. It's freedom of speech, Pete, don't you know?
Yeah.
I'm
all for freedom.
Yeah.
I was going to step away for a moment. So if anything happens, no doubt it'll be over by the time I get back. But be back
no
in 2
minutes,
seconds.
buddy.
Yeah.
Is Harold taking a toilet break? Is he?
Must be.
I don't tell you he's getting a corona already at this time.
Does anyone know whether the option of the remote pickup where you just go in there and you have your phone connected, is that available in Perth yet, or is that not here?
I don't know.
You mean contactless
I saw overseas where they had systems where you could actually do the unassisted pickup, where you could go any time of day or night. You've essentially been authorized through your phone, and you'd go there and jump in your car and go. And they've got the Regio Papers on the front seat, and you just drive off. Is that in Australia or?
Not that I've heard of in Perth, at least, or anywhere else in Australia for that matter. But yeah, that. You know, the delivery experience is fairly lightning fast as it is. So
yeah, exactly.
Worked out to make it.
Yeah.
With the Model Ys, though, I wouldn't be surprised if they bring that in for the Model Ys, because they'll just be so, or depending on how many are produced, but there might just be a absolute onslaught of them over the coming months.
Mm.
Well, you know, it's not probably a huge tip, because Elon has said this himself, but I'm tipping for the Model Y to be Australia's most popular car.
Oh, easy. My friends all drive. Most of them drive the CUV stuff. Yeah.
But it's still a big, you know, call, considering, you know, still only roughly about 2% of our new cars sold are EVs in Australia, and you know, we've got massive supply chain bottlenecks. So, but yeah, I'd say within 3 to 5 years, if not earlier.
I heard that all the used Commodores were heading to Mandurah as well, and that's going to be the largest Commodore, concentration in the world.
Oh, what's Rob's got? Rob's got a blurry screen. It's blurred out because you got Logic.
He's got the
very
good.
Down. Look at that. Zoom thinks that the clock is his face. That I guess clocks do have faces.
Yeah.
Very good. Actually, that's a good idea, Rob. If I had my stuff together, I would have done a countdown timer on ABS, but
you don't need it. We'll be screaming. It'll be nothing and then everything. I'm just trying to.
Oh, dearie me. It's sort of getting exciting. Just
like
slightly.
Christmas.
And the good thing is we'll have it recorded that it actually flips over to stay updated or order. And the thing is, my wife has slept in this morning, so I've got to actually order her car too, which is going to be a hassle.
Ooh.
So I got 2 to order, plus I got to tweet it out, put it on Facebook, and TMC.
Who's secretary there, Harold? Secretary for the secretary.
I certainly am. And yeah, I hope the price is accurate, because I've already pre-filled it, and I've put delivery. Oh no! Now I've just collapsed everything.
Oh no!
No, it's okay. I've just collapsed the web pages. Let me just bring this back up.
I've just pushed my 8 o'clock meeting to 8:30.
I'm good, go. So bye everyone.
Bye, Joe.
Good luck.
See you, Joe.
Yes, and we might have a Y when I get back.
Yes, you will.
Yay!
Why?
That'd be good.
Figure out keeping or selling the 3 later.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You can always sell it easily.
We'll work that one out later. And how to pay for it. You don't have to pay for it yet, do we? So
I'm sure you could delay it a bit too if you really wanted to. I'm sure there's many people jump in before you if you want to wait an extra 3 months.
Yeah, it would be useful to have it for December though. Mm-hmm. When family come over. Gotta go. You put me on mute whilst I was talking.
No, we can hear you.
No, we heard you, and then there was only
and then you pressed mute as I was talking. Yeah.
Before you do sell the 3, you got to both take it down the motorplex and do a side-by-side quarter mile.
We've never had 2 cars. We've always been a 1-car family. It'd be really weird, but we don't have room for 2. There's only room in the garage for 1. So. Yeah.
Oh well, your tag team who goes in the garage.
Well, we won't put it out the front. No way.
Anyway. You'll be like, Seb, move the Model Y so I can get to the Model 3.
It will be interesting though to see whether the web page has anything new in terms of the ordering configurator. Like we didn't even consider that when we got the 3 of getting it like wrapped from upon delivery.
Oh,
so I'm pretty sure it'll be the same.
There'll be no option, Seb. Your only decision is paint color which you can do poverty pearl white. Interior color, which is either black or white. And that's it. And there's FSD.
Tires?
No, you don't
only
get
on the
tire choice. No,
only long range is no choice.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, standard.
No, there's no choice because
You're
on
just
the standard range, you'll get the standard tires, and on the performance, you'll only get performance tires. You'll get the Uber turbines. You won't. You can't downgrade your tires.
I don't think you can.
There will be the FSD option, but probably a good idea.
Don't get it.
Don't get it.
Don't get it. The shares just went down. Might get 10 grand worth of shares. Not public advice, blah, 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 all that shit. And then sell the shares in 6 months.
What's he doing?
The following segment is general in nature and shouldn't be taken as personal professional advice.
You got to change it.
Listeners should seek their own independent assessment from a qualified advisor and not rely on the general nature of information in this program.
You're right, Peter. It should say the preceding advice is general nature.
Because I'm always saying buy shares.
For some reason, I've lost Facebook. How did it do that?
Because they'll stock split soon.
Yes, they will. Yeah. They'll have to vote on that at the general meeting in. Is it the 4th of August or the
something like that?
Something like that.
Something like that. I don't know.
For some reason, Facebook disappeared. Never mind.
And if we're still daylight saving, we'd be sorted by now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Good. That's exactly right. Yeah, so had this happened sort of, let's say, like last quarter, it would have been 7 o'clock. I think it's almost like in California, they just press the button at the close of business when they leave. They just go and press the button to update the website, because then they don't want to hear all the kerfuffle when all the orders come in.
Well, the time in like Phoenix, whatever's approaching 5 o'clock. So you think it is a 5 o'clock?
Yeah, they just leave the office. Hey, just remember, they'll get someone, like Joe or whatever. Just press the button, Joe, when you leave the door and turn the light off to make the web page go live. Because the UK, when their Model Y order book opened, I think it was in December last year. It did it at about midnight their time, which is exactly consistent because it's roughly midnight UK time now. Yep. So it must be just one of those weird things that they do that at close of business.
So if Joe's sitting in traffic at 5:10 California time, he goes, "Oh shit, I forgot to put something." Where do I do a U-turn here?
Yeah, where's Joe's number? Get Joe on the phone. Dearie me.
So oh yeah, go.
I've got a question for Ken. Ken, when this goes live, what could go wrong if so many people are trying to order at once?
Oh, look, all the pretty standard things, they haven't put enough resources,
all
that sort of stuff. But I'd be very, very surprised, although I'm not going to curse it at this point. But
no,
it's not a Justin Bieber concert. We're just selling cars here.
It's only going to be a few hundred.
Interesting how many of us get 404s and so this page could not be served.
Hey guys, on that point, just got another text, getting quite a few now from people fairly wide and far saying there's a rumor Model Y is going to be released today. So the news has obviously got out fairly.
Yeah, my wife said there was some women's Tesla forum, Tesla Chicks or something like that, Facebook page, and they were going on about the order page opening today. That was yesterday.
Right.
So it's all over the shop.
So when we do confirm our order, will our order numbers be chronological in how we've actually submitted them?
No, because it's a reservation number, and I don't.
That's what I mean. Will that reservation number? Okay, so it won't be like
decrypted.
I can tell I was one in front of you or one behind, or
No, it's not like when I reserved my Model X, I got reservation number 10.
Yeah.
And Pete, you were 39, I think.
Yep.
Something like that. Yeah. So they were actually properly sequential numbers. But I think since several years ago, they've stopped it and gone to like an encoded version of a number.
Yeah, because when I ordered my Model 3, they'd started numbers so people couldn't work it out. Like they just sort of had it. But then people did things on the internet and worked it all out. And that didn't matter because I still got my car 3 years after. Anyway. But
yeah,
I think you're pretty well, if we can order in the first 5 minutes, you'll be probably guarantee you'll get it in the first lot. Because it's only crazy Tesla owners trying to get the car.
Yeah, but there's lots of them. But then again, look, we don't care what the rest of Australia does. Presumably WA has an allocation.
Yeah.
And as long as we're in that list of the allocation, we'll get at least the first ship. And then, I mean, look, there'll be another ship the next month. Oh, sorry. Well, the next quarter or whatever. Who really knows? What I think would be interesting is, getting nervous now.
Yeah, I know. I'm not listening.
No, and I'm not really talking coherently. What would be interesting to see is the Model 3 order page in the next couple of weeks to see if its delivery timeframes shorten, because at the moment it's 9 to 12 months. There should be a lot of people that cancel, and shift to a Y. So then perhaps that will then bring forward deliveries for the Model 3.
I wonder at the end of the day today what the delivery forecast will be for the Ys.
Yes.
Probably 12 months. Or might say the same thing, 9 to 12 months or something. After hours.
No, well, see, Rob, when you placed an order, but you didn't take your money, it said when did it say deliveries? Do you remember? Was it May?
Well, no, it didn't. Did it? I got a screenshot. I have to have a look.
Yeah, cool. Don't look too closely because...
Just give me a minute. I'll get back to you.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, after today. Because, they're going to...
You go, Paul.
No, I'm just like, woo! Just getting too excited. I know.
It is.
This reminds me of when I was waiting for the Model 3 reveal and just waiting, and then it opened and I put my money down an hour before the reveal, sitting right here, 3 years,
Oh, so it actually opened before the reveal itself?
Yeah, an hour beforehand or something.
So did it show an image of the car or was it just...
No, I knew nothing. So I put $1,500 down, not looking at the vehicle. And then when it came on the stage, I was like, woohoo, it doesn't look like shit.
Well, Pete had an image of the Model X and it did look like shit because it had the fake grille and it looked terrible. And I thought, it's God. Just like, Nissan Leaf looks shit, the iMeV looks shit. If it's a good car, it has to look bad because there's a yin and yang. But thank God, before they built the Model Y, they got rid of the nose cone, and they wisely did it to the Model S when they refreshed it. And then ever since then, it's been
they
good.
Look good.
And the only other time I've done this was when I was trying to buy Metallica tickets when I was like 15 years old.
That's when you had hair over.
Master.
$50, and it was the first concert I ever went to at the Perth Entertainment Centre.
Oh, nice. Happy days, man. Back at the Entertainment Centre was a good venue, actually. Good acoustic. Sorry, go.
I saw Elton John there when he actually forgot his lines to one of the songs, and he was interviewed on Parkinson a few years later, and he actually recalled that, and he said that's when he had hit the bottle again, and that's when he learned that he had to get off the juice, because he goes, it was really embarrassing. He was at the Perth Entertainment Centre, and he started whatever song it was, I forget what he said, and he goes, he literally forgot the words. But the way he did it, he goes, he sort of starts the piano riff and then he starts the song, and then he sort of stops and goes, "Oh, I've forgotten the words to this song." And then he sort of like plays on a little bit. He goes, "Oh, we'll go to the next song." So we sort of thought it was sort of some weird, quirky, whatever, that he was sort of joking. Yeah. But yeah, he actually did forget it. But anyway, I was considering redoing the intro so that it would be a lot shorter video for those watching on YouTube, but no, bugger it, we might as well just keep this hour of champagne content. I mean, we can always, I should have done this at the start. We'll just put the timestamp in of when it actually gets revealed, and we all start screaming in 4 minutes. Oof. Dearie me. Dearie me. And we're all going to get very quiet very quickly.
The only time Paul's not talking.
Actually, I might just leave it on screen share so that
remember the other system that used to happen where you'd log into the page and then if you refresh, you went to the back of the queue. You're sort of like,
yes,
you had to wait.
Would do that. Yeah, absolutely. Oof. So what's your countdown time? 56, 4 minutes.
Hey, by the way, guys, sorry if I keep on getting up and down. I'm just trying to get the kids off to school. So
yeah, cool. Sounds all good, Pete.
Some of those bigger things in life than that.
Yeah.
I'm like, just give him a bottle of water and some kibble. There you go. Off you go.
Just give him the day off.
I was just going to say the same thing.
Public holiday.
It's Tesla Day, Model Y order day.
Yeah, you're all sick.
See ya.
I'll see.
Kissy.
Yeah, when you get home, there'll be a Model Y.
When do you think we'll actually receive the email saying, the stay updated email will come through saying, hey guys, just so you know?
That's funny because I actually
probably 2 days later
entered my details in this morning.
Okay.
And yeah, I bet
I'll do the time.
We'll probably get in a week's time or something. Who knows?
Love you. Have a good day. See ya.
But I dare say, Pete, that you'll be having a better day than she will because in 2 minutes, time. Oh my God, 2 minutes.
Hey, we need Rob's countdown. Hey, it's all of a sudden it's gone quiet.
1:45.
Well, one bit of money good news there is the electric car tax for 2022 2023 for fuel efficient vehicles is now up at 84,916, which is good news. I hadn't.
Oh, good.
Oh, yes. 1.5 minutes.
I'm going to pig everything.
80 seconds.
I swear, if anyone comes to my desk right now, I'm just going to slap the shit out of them.
Hopefully my boss doesn't ask for a meeting, a Zoom meeting.
I'll tell them that I'm taking a redundancy if they say that. I'm gonna...
dear. Okay, so I've got to get white on white, and that's all I need to know. Cool.
So this is instead of a pool as well. We've decided against the pool and getting the car instead.
Good job. Don't need a pool.
40 seconds.
Cool.
All right, on your marks. Warm up. Do some finger stretching.
30.
Ken's already got RSI.
20.
Oh, it took a while to refresh then.
Look. Oh, that's taking longer.
It is.
Oh, gee.
Put your phones on mute.
Is it 8 o'clock yet?
Yes.
Yes.
Come on, what's going on?
They updated. Oh, it's
it's 8 o'clock.
it's getting hammered.
I wonder if we've got another false start. Let's hope not. Eh?
Yeah, let's hope not.
Yeah, because I.
Oh, are you kidding me?
It's a negative.
I think I need to bring up the we've got those jumpstart heart things in our office, whatever they're called.
Defibrillator.
Oh, defibrillator.
Come on.
Ah, this is just cruel.
My freaking Garmin's going all crazy at the moment, saying I've got to reduce my heart rate and
Come on.
Oh, that's a okay.
It's 8:01 now.
Kidding me.
That was anticlimactic, wasn't it?
Mm.
It's like getting up to watch demo 1 and having it get scrubbed at 3 a.m.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, at T-minus 30 seconds or something when the launch director goes, "Oh no, we're hold."
Come on, it's 8:01 already.
Yeah.
You would have thought if they were going to do a random sort of time release, you thought they'd do it sometime in the first minute.
Maybe they saw there was too much public knowledge and they're like, you know what? Stuff is
later.
Yeah.
No, also back to the question from before.
Yes, Russell.
How long do we honestly wait? Like, is it 15 minutes, 20 minutes, hour?
Oh, hey, Harold, perfect time for talk around the clock. What do you reckon?
Look, if this was,
we are going to be here for as long as it takes.
If this was Saturday morning, I can legitimately say it, but it's like not. It's like Friday at 8 o'clock on a.
I've got something I've got to do before lunchtime, so I'm really hoping it's before lunch.
Is it buy Model Y or?
Oh no, it's with my house. I've got someone's having a look at it, and I've just been fixing something up that I've just got to finish off before they look. All right, so now we've got no idea when it's going to start.
And yeah,
we are
sort of stuck in a holding pattern.
We are stuck in a holding pattern.
In a refresh pattern.
Yeah.
Maybe Joe is in the car park and then someone's quickly ringing him going, "Hey, hey, Harold, that white screen, that oof."
Harold, please no sudden.
You not do that again? Yeah, I literally like had some sort of palpitation there, and I think
no sudden movements, please.
See, I was wondering maybe the order page might come up first before the link gets updated, but it probably just gets all done simultaneously. I'm just going to try and go and stay updated. No, it still says get updates.
Can they just recognise that we're hardcore and just give us like insider access? There's got to be some sort of like preferential.
Maybe we should have camped outside at Osborne Park and tapped on the door and.
You know what? I was thinking that, I don't. Adam, let me in.
Speaking of preferential treatment, this is something that Tesla's famous for. You remember even Elon's relatives had to pay full price.
Yeah.
So
yeah, absolutely.
It was more even down to referrals. I mean, I think I've referred like 5 people or something that have been successful. Maybe that could potentially.
No.
Insider access? No.
No. I was going to say, I got more and they don't care.
Yeah, I suppose.
But not that matters. It's these cars, man, they're going to be everywhere.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Model Y is just going to be the biggest car ever sold.
Oh.
It is.
Made, sorry,
It is, full stop, period.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, isn't that with the new factories? They're just doing Model Ys.
The only thing that might give it a run for its money once it's finally released is the Cybertruck, I reckon.
Yes. Yeah. Well,
in Australia, yeah.
Yeah. It'll be head of class, like out of all the utes or whatever you want to call it.
But because it's such a universal car, because it can tow 3 caravans and out to a Porsche 911, I just think thinking, people might just buy it as, their main car.
Yeah.
To use for everything.
I'm not sure Europe, because they have such small streets and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But
Well,
America and Australia, yeah, I reckon you're right.
But weren't they going to do a smaller version potentially for Europe? So
I hope so, because they'd said something like a Wolverine package, and I'm like, that sounds awesome in itself. So I would like a slightly smaller one that can only tow, maybe 2 ton. That'd be fine. And
no, it was still towed 3 or 4 ton, I reckon.
Yeah, exactly. Well, hell, what does the Model Y tow?
1.0 braked and 750 unbraked.
Yeah.
So did you say 1.6, Pete?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, braked. Yeah.
I actually, I won't do it now because I'm just going to keep hitting refresh. But I looked at the Rover site, the Department of Transport site, and it actually showed that all 3 versions of the Model Y, although only the standard range and the performance is going to be released today, they all do 1600 kilos braked. Okay. So there's no derating for the performance wheels or anything like that.
That's quite interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, now I'm over it. I'm sort of like, let's just open this order page, people.
Yeah.
Well, it's 6 minutes past 8.
Yeah.
It sort of makes sense when you think about it, that they would, you don't want to open it right on 8 o'clock, right on the same second for everyone to put their orders in, and potentially crash the site. So, you know what it may be? They may be seeing just too many refreshes, and they're just afraid that the site might crash. So they're just sort of delaying it until a few people lose interest, and then they may open it up.
It might get worse, not better.
Yeah, so I was going to say it's better just to get people out of their misery because, even in this
we would have all finished.
Yeah, we're all hitting refresh constantly.
I would think that the servers are more capable of handling Australia if they've handled
exactly
larger markets.
Yeah. We're a fraction of a percentage point in terms of global sales. So
yeah, absolutely.
I really do need this to go before I have to get it.
All right. I'm going to have to actually start working, I think.
I actually have been, but now I've ignored the screens. And just looking.
I mean, you can certainly work because, you'll hear us yelling out that it's on, so.
Yeah, but that means I might not get the car in the first lot.
Yeah,
Too
but
late.
I'm going to have all these applications open that might slow my Chrome down and...
Oh, I've got 2 computers going, so it's all right.
Sorry, Daddy. Sorry, Bruce.
Did exactly the same.
You best go. Yeah, let's go.
I just muted you, Richard, but it's all good. Oh, come on. That's just a bit ordinary.
Yeah. I'm like, I want some breakfast.
All I want for breakfast is a Model Y.
Start chat. I don't want to start chat. Bugger off. The Tesla thing says, "Oh, do you want to chat?" I'm like, no, I want to order.
I said that too.
I used a program called Distill to ping the website every 30 seconds, so it can give me it'll send me a text, an email, and a notification. And at one stage, it actually did do that. Chat popped up, so that was classed as a difference in the web page. So then I got this notification. It's like, oh no, I don't want to get notified that continually.
Yeah.
But all right, I'm officially over it now. Let's just get this thing done. Let's order.
Let's light this candle.
Yes. I guess it's a bit like doing a reality TV thing where you film.
See, yeah. See, that's
Hey,
what
I don't want to
got
start
that.
chat. Stop it. There's nothing to talk about.
I think it's maybe because the support staff have come online now, maybe like they're awake, because previously I wasn't getting that pop up.
Oh, right, gotcha.
Ooh, maybe they're getting ready then.
It's like we've noticed huge activity in Australia. Throw more people on. What are they expecting?
We want our damn cars already.
just start a chat now with them and just say, why no Model Y?
Yep. I need to order it before Leonie changes her mind.
Against the clock. Okay.
Come on.
Yeah, soon is relative.
It's all about relativity, Russell, isn't it?
Yeah.
Einstein
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, the time it's taken from the initial release of the Model S till now is relatively soon if you compare it to the evolution of dinosaurs. So
yes. and getting the Model Ys can be a lot quicker from order than when I've ordered my Model X last year and won't see it until the end of next year.
It's going to be really bizarre ordering a new car and getting it relatively quick, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I waited 3.5 years for my car.
Oh, mine just the refresh thing where it took a bit longer to refresh. It's like,
I think maybe it's going to be quarter past.
Oh, quarter past. Okay. So
for those on YouTube land, it's currently 12 minutes past 8.
Oh, yeah.
We haven't bothered to get a clock.
No.
Actually, there is one that says 8:12 there, doesn't it? You can see that. Oh, it's very smart, fine print on there.
Oh, your face is.
Oh, yeah, on yours, yeah. On your screen, yeah.
So it is intriguing to me that the page still just says performance and long range.
I've got to go to work, everyone.
All right,
see you, Richard.
But I'll chat to you all soon.
No worries. Look forward to it, mate.
See you, mate.
Stay safe.
Emma's filming me as I leave.
Awesome.
Bye, honey.
Bye.
See you, mate. Have a good day.
Kissy, kissy.
What? No noise. He silently slunked off.
Yep.
Awesome.
So this is interesting. Why does the page say performance or long range or all drive as the options on the page?
You mean on the UK one?
No, on the Australian page. Down, if you scroll to the very bottom, the two options it shows.
Oh, I'm not risking going down the bottom of the page. That's crazy madness.
There's still an order button right at the bottom. It's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you got your see performance or long range. Yeah, that is strange, Ken.
Yeah.
Oh
well,
and you get
don't care.
19s or 20s.
Getting a performance anyway. Don't want time for this.
Oh yeah, definitely getting a performance. So white. That's it. That's all you got to do. White performance.
Yeah.
Job done.
Go to bar, scroll down, put your details in.
Let's have the white interior conversation again.
Oh, it's on.
I'm not getting it.
Oh, it is. You're right. Yeah.
I'm refreshing.
Holy shit. Oh.
Why is mine not working?
110,000.
It's not letting me do it.
Hang on, Paul. You need to go to the page, go to the Model 3, and then change it to a Y on the order page.
So more and then change
order,
the model.
Yeah, and go into the URL and change it to a Model Y.
Yes. Oh. Okay.
Come on, you son of a bitch. I'm in.
I'm in.
Right, second one.
Take my time. Don't fuck up. Okay. 68 now. Oh, it doesn't talk about towing.
Come on.
Model Y. Black. Continue payment. WA. Cash. Personal.
Place order. Yes. All right, I got one. Can't even remember which car I got. Oh, fat fingers.
Oh, why can't I think?
Hey Lou, it's on now. Yeah, you go to Model 3 and order a Model 3 and change the URL to Model Y where it says 3.
Yeah, that's what you got to do.
Okay, order 2. I'm done.
Estimated delivery late 2022.
I'm done.
Oh, well done, Russell.
Now, yeah, go to the Model 3 page. At the top of the URL, it says Model 3. Just change it to number 3 to a Y and press enter.
Done.
Okay, so those still working. Is anyone finished other than me or not?
Yep.
Okay, so I just pick cash, but I'm probably going to do a loan. That doesn't matter, does it? That's just for the pricing stuff, right? You just do that. Yeah.
Well, I've got a managed page, so it's there.
Okay, I've got 2 payments from Tesla for 350. So, oh my god!
Did I?
And I just got
Did I press the wrong thing?
What do you mean?
I'm wondering, does it? Oh, maybe I didn't do. Maybe I pressed cash.
It doesn't matter. You just change it and manage later. Yeah.
Okay.
I got the confirmation email. It's there.
Another one.
No, but just don't pick any extras. Just do base and do it later.
Okay. So 110.
So how much was mine? Where's my email? Thank you for your order. Order agreement. $107,948.91. Mine was pearl white, black interior.
Pearl white. Yeah.
Were the prices correct? Oh, it's actually gone up a little bit. 60.
Yeah, it was 68 or something.
So mine was the base, my 93,900.
Yep.
Oh, cool. I was able to do it under Leonie, so she'll get it. So she's going to get an email.
Yeah, I did my mate under his name too. I just paid with my own credit card though.
Yeah. Yeah, I did that. Yeah. Good. I was worried it wouldn't do it.
Yeah, because it didn't actually recognize I was logged into Tesla, which was a completely different, unrelated thing. But if I go into my account now and refresh my account, it shows 2 cars in there now rather than 1. So I've got a reference number in there. And I've also got my current car. So just for the 68 900 for Y standard and 93 900 for performance.
Hey, Harold, have you put it on Twitter yet?
I'm about to. So 68.9 and 93.9. That's correct, isn't it? 68.
Yeah, that's correct.
I've got a screen capture of Model Y, and I've got that. So tweet that out. That's been tweeted, and
and now
60,
you can order it. No worries.
68.9, and then we'll go like that and that. Oh no, why isn't it? For some reason, Facebook is showing. Anyway, I'm just going to post it up anyway. It's on Facebook. So we've tweeted it out, put it on Facebook, and it's on TMC. So, wow, so that. So that's
a quarter past. It just banged.
So it's a quarter past. I don't even know what the time is. It's flown. So so 68.9 and 93.9. So that's just awesome.
Did anyone notice the delivery time frame?
Yeah, it said late 2022.
Yeah, late 2022 on both of them. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Actually, no. Sorry. If you go back to the page now, the standard range doesn't actually give a delivery time. Only the performance does.
Oh yeah, so Model Y, just straight Model Y doesn't have it, and then performance says late 2022.
I have this funny feeling I'm going to be approving posts on Tokwa for a while today.
Yes. Actually, I just got to go downstairs and tell my wife that I've ordered the car. Just 2 seconds.
No worries.
Interestingly, there wasn't a checkbox for do you need a UMC or not?
Yeah. Or the tow package either.
No, I think the reason for that one is that in Australia it's far more useful than the US just because of the power, right?
I know. I was being facetious about that.
Okay.
I was going mental about that. Oh my God, they're not going to give us a UMC because someone said.
Will. Yeah. But they didn't have the tow thing on there. Normally they have the tow.
There were very few options to check.
Yeah.
I didn't want to check them all anyway. Just longer to scroll down if they were there.
Well done, everyone. Yep.
So, do you get one, mate, or not?
Did you get one?
In blue. Yep.
Blue.
Oh, did you get one, Seb? Nice work.
In blue. Oi.
You convinced us.
It's the best colour.
Fantastic. Now I've got to go look at my Tesla account. Oh no, it should be in the app, shouldn't it?
Yeah, well, it's on my Tesla account as well already.
It's on my account.
Did anyone order the standard range with 19-inch wheels?
No.
Isn't that what it comes with?
No, there was two types you could get. It was an option for both.
Oh.
Well, if you did, can I borrow them anyway?
Yeah, and I'll be second in line for anyone that did.
I just got to go and pause for a second. Sorry for those in YouTube land.
It's fine. I don't need to be first.
Yeah, so mine's coming up on my app now as well. So I've got the current car and the reserved car as well on my app, as well as my account. So that's good.
Okay, I'm trying to work out how that even works.
You just swipe across, Harold?
Yep. Swapping back that way, Model X, Model Y. Got it. Oh, and another one. So we got that. No, Model Y, Model X, Model Y, Model X. Yes. Sorry, I'm just getting the text from other people. One question posed was still planning to sell the Model S. Yes, so I can declare that a Model S is for sale and a Model X as well.
Hey, I've got a proposition for you here, Harold. Before, I remember we spoke about, what you wanted for it and stuff like that, and you're a little bit, I guess, I don't know, reserved about trying to make a killing off it because, your status and whatnot. maybe I might be better off just putting an auction and then let the people decide what it's worth rather than setting a price.
Yeah,
and you can't really take any accountability for the sale price then, can you? Short at auction.
Oh man, actually my car's going to have, I mean, it's got 212,000 Ks on it. It's going to, by the end of next week, it's going to have more than 214,000 Ks because it's got to drive to Kaiguna. I'm taking it to Kaiguna on Thursday to swap a tritium over. John's tritium at Kaiguna's stopped working properly. So thankfully I took the shark fin frame off Geraldton. Now I've got it in Malaga. So I've got to load John's spare tritium onto my car, go to Norseman, overnight at Norseman, then do a day trip to Kaiguna and then back to Norseman to swap it over, and then back to Perth for a 3-day Aussie.
The order page is now saying November 2022 to February 2023. And if you want a standard, it's August to November. So performance is November to next year, and standard is saying August.
Okay.
Right. So we may actually be slow.
So all those people who ordered a standard are going to get them first.
Awesome.
just like UK. So no surprises there.
No.
There you go.
So what that implies is there is a ship already in motion with a whole bunch of standard ranges on it.
Yep.
I can wait to November.
Yes. Well, we're just going to have to, you know.
Oh, cool. So
man, I should order another one just for the time being between August and November, and I'd get rid of it.
Have one for each day of the week.
Yeah.
Hey, Harold, can you go off record just for a second?
Yeah, sure. 2 seconds.
Okay.
Let me see if I just take that to OneDrive.
So, Rob, when did you order yours?
I don't know if I got in before or after you.
Right.
I wasn't quite paying attention to what you were doing.
Yes, fair enough.
I've got the RN number. Does Harold, do they have the list of the RN numbers and we can go offline and work it out?
No.
Harold, you probably just got a mail from my notification system saying you should order.
Oh, I actually I probably did too. A bit late though, Pete. No, I haven't.
It must have just snuck past the previous
Tesla Motors. Thanks for your order. Nice.
So it sounds like the orders are going ballistic.
Yeah. I wonder when that ETA will change into just 2023.
Yeah, won't be long.
I just got to wait for this thing to refresh, but I have got an image. Refresh. Yeah, cool. So it's still, so we're obviously going to get our performance later.
Yeah, but that was anticipated pretty much.
Yeah, done.
Let's just see if any performances are coming sooner.
It's like we've run a marathon and then.
Yeah, we all got this like, yeah, we need to have a cigarette and a drink or something.
Where's the scotch?
Not that any of us smoke. Oh.
No, I don't actually.
Hang on a sec.
Sorry, baby.
What we needed. Oh, where's my microphone gone? What we need is a bit of this. Oh, it's transparent.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, this is only the decanter because obviously you can't buy the real thing, and it's empty.
Okay.
All right, well, we should probably wrap this up fairly soon because we've bored the crap out of everyone for the last hour and a half. But
and
that was really momentous.
It was really cool.
It's just awesome.
Yeah, it's a nice experience.
It is, but yeah, we may have that frustration that those of us who ordered performance cars might get them later than others. But Paul, you're good because you got a standard range, and Joe and Seb, I'm pretty sure they've got a standard range as well. So that's going to be pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's quite funny because all up like tax and stuff, it was like 76,000. So I don't think Leonie was thinking that the extra stuff on that. So that'll be a discussion for later.
Funny, I didn't even look at the price, to be honest.
No, I wasn't either. I only saw it after the fact. I was like, "Whoops!" It's all right. We're going to sell her iMove anyway. So
yeah, exactly. I'm just going to put it on pause for a second.
Yeah, it'll be what it'll be.
All right, we'll wait till Pete gets off the phone, and then we can wrap this up because.
Yep. I've got to have some breakfast.
Yeah.
My Facebook feed is now.
I'm just going to try and process what happened. Yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully it got up on Facebook, I think, so everyone knows that.
And it did, and I pinned your link to the top of the page. So
yeah, I've already changed my my profile for my dating apps to the hedgehog as well.
It's a shame.
That's right, Pete. You should be wearing your haha yes t-shirt, Pete. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So in Sydney, just got word it's still August to November for deliveries.
Yep.
Click through them now, can't we? You could probably just change this when you refresh. You can change the state and have a look state by state, I suppose, can't you?
Yeah, should go to. Yep.
So ACT.
So is that for performance, Pete, or is that for standard range?
Standard range as well.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, still showing August as of now, but performance is showing November.
Yeah,
maybe one ship will just be standard range.
It was interesting. And then another ship. While I was placing an order, it was just saying late 2022, but they've obviously clarified that.
So also, if you go to the existing inventory, it hasn't been updated with any Model Ys there yet either. So
yeah, right.
There's, I guess they haven't got any available to pre-sell. I suppose everything's on order, but I wonder how long it will be before there's any inventory in there ever. I suppose like maybe second-hand ones, but that's probably about it.
If they even have a demo, I think Harold will be down there with his credit card out going, give me it now.
Yeah, I'll just...
Yeah, so Pete, so you got a performance and a standard.
Yeah, I wanted both. I just got a bit carried away. But yeah, I was thinking, if the standard range comes first, then obviously we'll take delivery. I'll try and take delivery of both, especially if we get the loan. So yeah, I've clicked loan. So if we get the loan, I'll get both of them, and I'll probably just hire out the Model 3s. Or
I didn't even think to click loan. I just
but you can change it. You can change it. You can change it.
Yeah.
When you can change it in your account, can you?
Yeah, when I first did my Model 3, originally I did cash, and then I thought, I'll see if I can get a salary sacrifice package thing. So I changed it over to loan just through their chat thing, and then I ended up changing it back to cash again in the end, and I swapped it a couple of times. So I think it's irrelevant to the overall. As long as they get the money, I don't think they care.
Yeah, that's right. Yes. Yeah, you're dead
Good
right.
information, Russell. Yeah.
All right.
So,
well.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good time to wrap this up. So yeah, August, November to February. Cool. All right. On this momentous day for all of us and for Australia and for Tesla in Australia, because this is the first day that the world's most popular car is going to be on the market.
First most popular car, period, Harold.
Period. Exactly.
Actually, before you say that, Harold, I have to say, right then was the most flippant use of my cash without reading any sort of. I didn't read anything. All I was reading was titles.
Yep.
When I was clicking through, the most money I've ever spent in one period of time without actually considering any other thing other than speed.
I think that goes
I could have just sold my house just then. I didn't even realize.
All you've spent is $350. It's kind of,
yeah.
So that's the price of a coffee in Western Australia.
But he didn't read anything. It could have been $350,000.
Yeah.
I know what you mean, because I don't know what I've ordered. Because I set it up for Leonie to get the email, so I can't even check.
I had to double check the email that I actually clicked the right boxes, but I appear to have, so that's okay.
Yeah.
You know, one little bit of detail, I didn't think the international websites had this, but clearly there is a height difference in the performance, and I could have sworn
Nah. It just does that. It does that like same as the Model 3. It does the same thing. It shows them when you do performance, and it shows it going up and down.
Yeah, but that's because it's slightly. I had the Model 3 is slightly lower, I thought, than the performance.
The Model Y performance is lowered.
And you got different lights, which is interesting. Between the two.
Yeah.
But you had no wheels. Oh, and in the standard range, you could actually go for the induction wheels.
Induction ones for almost $3,000. Nah.
Yeah, that's right. And the performance, I don't think there was any. No, there were
no
21-inch Uber turbines.
Yeah.
And then just the interior.
Well, for the record, it's about 5,300 more between Model 3 and Model Y. Given you add a paint color, should be about the same still.
Which is less than 10%, which is such great value for money, considering the car is significantly larger, at least inside, because your seating position is so much better. So that's awesome. Alrighty, like I said, on that momentous.
It's like Russell's been busted.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I gotta go. See you.
Yeah. Take care.
Thanks,
Russell.
See you, mate.
Bye. So hey, Pete, how would you round out this this day traditionally?
Probably a bit more enthusiastic than on the usual send-off at 11 o'clock at night when I'm half asleep. But as always, stay safe, stay sustainable, stay excited, stay ahead of the curve.
And the best way to do that is buy a Tesla, which we actually have done today, several. Join TOCWA, which we already are members of, and ask us anything about accelerating the world's transition to sustainable energy.
Yeah.
It's been a huge day, a special day. Take care, everyone. Can't wait to see you next Wednesday so we can decompress. But that's all from this very big Model Y order day. Take care, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Well done, Harold. Great work.
See you, boys. Yeah, good work, Harold.